Welcome back. Jet Legends 2025 U.S. Army's AH-64 Apache has been the backbone of Army attack aviation for nearly 4 decades, and by 2025 it remains a symbol of lethal precision, networked warfare, and continual modernization. The Apache's strength isn't just its weapons, it's the way lethality, survivability, and information flow are fused into a single platform that can dominate close combat and deep strike scenarios. Pilots still rely on the familiar tandem cockpit, but what they command today is far more than a gunship. It's a smart, connected node inside a larger battlespace. At the center of the Apache's continued relevance is the AH-64 upgrade path. The E model brought enhanced engines, improved rotor systems, and most importantly, a digital backbone that lets Apaches share data with manned and unmanned assets. That network-centric capability AIM and unmanned teaming, MUM-T-A, has matured into a tactical multiplier. An Apache pilot can now control drone scouts to extend sight lines beyond hills and tree lines, hand off or receive targeting data in seconds, and prosecute threats while remaining undercover. In modern combat, that connectivity reduces sensor exposure and speeds the kill chain from detection to destruction. Sensor fusion is another major advance. The Apache's nose turret still houses a stabilized sensor suite, a FLIR, forward-looking infrared, day cameras, and laser designators. ABET, the long-range radar and data links on board provide a layered picture of the battlefield. Northrop Grumman's and APG-78 longbow radar and associated fire control systems give the helicopter a beyond visual range targeting capability for anti-armor engagements. When combined with airborne drones or networked ground sensors, the Apache can identify and prioritize targets at ranges that keep it out of the most threatening envelopes. Weaponry remains straightforward but highly effective. Hellfire anti-tank missiles are the Apache's bread and butter, precise, long-range, and able to defeat modern armor with tandem warheads. Apaches also carry a 30mm M230 chain gun for close-in engagements and rockets for area effects. Air-to-air missile capability and precision-guided munitions expand mission flexibility, allowing Apaches to escort convoys, perform counterinsurgency strikes, or interdict moving armor. Precision engagement and standoff options reduce collateral damage while increasing survivability for crew and airframe. Survivability has been baked into the Apache's design since the start. Armored cockpits, redundant systems, and crash-worthy fuel cells. In recent years, measures like improved infrared suppression systems, updated countermeasures, and digital threat warning sensors have hardened the platform against modern anti-air threats. Active upgrades to electronic warfare suites and potential integration of directed energy or laser-based soft kill systems have been discussed publicly. By 2025, incremental improvements to countermeasure integration and automation likely continue to push survivability forward even without radical airframe changes. Maintenance and sustainment matter just as much as combat capability. The Army's approach to readiness has emphasized predictive maintenance and supply chain modernization, health monitoring sensors on key components, data analytics to predict failures before they ground an aircraft, and modular components that reduce depot times. These logistics improvements keep Apaches in the air longer and lower the life cycle cost per flight hour, a critical factor when demand for attack aviation is high across multiple theaters. The Apache's role has also evolved. Beyond traditional anti-armor missions, Apaches are now central to integrated air defenses, suppression, armed reconnaissance, and urban operations. Their agility and precision make them ideal partners for special operations and joint interagency missions. The ability to carry out deep strike missions at night and in adverse weather further cements their value in combined arms operations. Export variants and allied operators have also shaped Apache development. Countries that operate Apaches often request bespoke avionics, communications suites, or mechanical updates that feed back into the broader upgrade ecosystem. This multinational adoption ensures a steady stream of operational feedback that keeps the platform practical and mission-focused. Challenges remain. Modern air defenses and loitering munitions increase risk envelopes around forward operating bases and contested approaches. The Apache's relatively large infrared and radar signatures are classic vulnerabilities in dense anti-air environments. That's why a significant portion of modernization has focused on tactics and technology to mitigate detection, longer-range sensors and weapons, increased use of unmanned scouts for reconnaissance, and tighter integration with electronic warfare assets. Training and doctrine have evolved in parallel, emphasizing dispersed operations, emission control, and combined arms suppression before the Apache commits to lethal engagement. Looking to 2025 and beyond, sensible extrapolations show continued incremental modernization rather than wholesale replacement. Expect further refinement of MUMT capabilities, deeper automation to reduce pilot workload, more resilient data links to withstand contested electronic environments, and steady improvements to sensors and countermeasures. Power plant improvements and composite materials might yield better payload, range figures, and experimental or limited deployments of directed energy countermeasures could appear as point defenses against small, fast threats, though those are likely supplemental rather than foundational changes in the near term. For YouTube creators covering the Apache in 2025, the story isn't just hardware, it's how an iconic airframe adapts to modern, networked warfare. Highlight the Apache's blended approach: precision firepower, sensor networking, survivability upgrades, and logistics modernization. And frame each capability within real-world mission scenarios. Use visuals that compare legacy analog cockpits with current multifunction displays. Show MUMT drone handoff animations, and explain weapons employment in clear, concise terms. Balancing technical detail with human elements. Pilot training, crew coordination, and maintenance realities will give viewers both the facts and the context that make the Apache more than a machine. It's a resilient, evolving system that still defines modern attack aviation. In short, by 2025 the AH-64 remains a mission-proven, continually updated platform that bridges past lessons with future needs. Its continued relevance will depend less on revolutionary redesign and more on smart integration, sensors that see further, networks that share faster, and weapons that strike smarter. The Apache's greatest advantage is not raw speed or altitude, it's the capacity to bring lethal, precise force into an increasingly complicated battlespace while keeping pilots and ground forces connected. And that is a narrative with plenty of drama and technical detail for any compelling,